Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one,
a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world.
It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Numbers might be a little down this morning. Numbers might be a little bit down this morning. Just saying, there was a lot of people. There was a lot of people last night that were connecting, that were networking, that were getting to know each other into the wee hours of the night last night. I'm normally in bed 11:30. I myself didn't even get to bed until 12:30 last night. So we may be running just a couple behind this morning. But the important thing is you, my friend, are here. You are here, and I, for one, am so incredibly thankful for that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Friday. That's right. Today is Friday, April 5th, 2019. Can you believe it? Friday, April 5th, 2019. And what's crazy is today is the first and last time it'll ever be Friday, April 5th, 2019. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this incredible, absolutely incredible day.
I take a breath, I'm not gonna lose. This is what I came here to do. I walk that wire and I take that step. Won't look down, got no regrets. Won't look down, got no regrets. I was made for this. I take a breath, I'm not gonna lose. This is what I came here to do. I walk that wire and I take that step. Won't look down, got no regrets. Won't look down, got no regrets. I was made for this. I was made for this. Born in the wild, formed in the fire, built for the battle. Oh, I was made for this. I was made for this. A mind over matter, silence the doubters. I had the power. Oh, I was made for this.
Dude, I got to give a super extra special shout out to Carrie Lynn Carter for shooting that video over to me. That song gets me jacked up. I don't know about you. It gets me jacked up every single time. So yesterday was day one of Hustle and Grind Con. And I got to tell you, folks, not only, you know how they come on and they're like, we survived day one. We didn't survive day one. We thrived in day one. Yesterday was an incredibly special event. An incredibly special experience that I'll remember for a lifetime. And the greatest part is we still have another day of it today. Dude, my man Sean Hayes was on the stage. He absolutely killed it yesterday. He absolutely killed it. He threw it down. It was amazing. Danelle Delgado, she over-delivered, as she always does, in these fabulous heels that she was wearing. Not the ones on the right. Those are my Air Max 720s, which are gorgeous, but she's always rocking these fabulous heels. But she over-delivered in a way that she just has this power about her. It's absolutely incredible. Tim Story was on the stage. My man, Coach Burt, over-delivered, came through in the clutch. That's what I think about when I think about Coach Burt. I think about somebody coming through in the clutch because he dropped in and delivered bombs, a straight up wisdom all day yesterday. It was crazy. Then you had this guy, Gary Cox. Man, my man Gary Cox, he brought out, somehow he managed to use a snake. He managed to use a snake to completely change someone's life forever. It was an amazing experience yesterday. Every man in the room, every woman in the room, everybody in tears as we experienced something special with Michelle Polly McLean, who, I gotta tell you, man, not only was it a special experience with the speaker and the snake and the thing that he was able to do for her, but there's even a story behind the story that a lot of people don't know. But she wasn't even supposed to be at the conference. She wasn't even supposed to be there. And then my friend Lisa Copeland invited her last second, and she made a decision last second to rearrange some wedding rehearsal things so that she could be there in attendance. And then she happens to get selected out of this crowd, randomly brought up onto the stage, and they get to tap into some deep-rooted things that she's got going on in here, some really deep-seated things. And when all that came out, everybody in the room could literally feel the spirit, the energy in the room, that it was a special moment, a truly special moment that I will treasure and I will remember forever and ever and ever. Every one of the speakers was amazing. They all over-delivered on every level. However, I have to tell you, for me, the biggest thing, the thing that was even more important and more impactful than the speakers on the stage was the relationships that were forged right here in the hustle houses and at the event and on the breaks and in between the speakers and the dancing and the hugging. I mean, all of it was just incredible. This is one of my favorite couples right here, the Jaspers. And the Jaspers are here somewhere in this house. They can probably hear me if they're awake. I'm not sure. I know Steve Brewster. I can hear him moving around. He's right behind me in the room. But this is my favorite couple, the Jaspers, and I got to spend more time with them this year than Mike was here last year, but I didn't get to spend a ton of time with him. But I've gotten to spend a little bit more time with him this year, and they're just an amazing couple that have been pouring into each other. That, you know, he's on the Rise and Grind, she watches Rise and Grind. It's affected their family on an incredible level. He's working, he's grinding, he's making sure she can stay home and raise their kids, and she's here with them. They've got a break from the children. They're doing this together, and they're making relationships and connections with other people all over the place. It's absolutely incredible. Now, you guys quit laughing at that beep, beep, beep there in that background. That beep, beep, beep is a fire alarm. You hear it? There it goes again. That beep, beep, beep is a fire alarm that the battery is low on that we already had switched out yesterday. Or 2 days ago. 2 days ago, they put a new battery in that sucker, and it's still beeping. So I apologize. You guys get to share that experience with us. It's like you're here at the Hustle House. So we had that incredible time with the Jaspers. They were just incredible. And I got to spend time with Shaka Dyson, Lisa Copeland, Danelle Delgado, Carrie Wise, all of these amazing humans That we're all always so busy we're just busy all of the time, and it's tough making those connections, those interpersonal connections, getting everybody in the same space can be tough. So having everybody from across the land all in one place has been truly special. That's been the best part for me. The laughs, the tears, the hugs, it's truly woken up my heart. Like it's woken up my heart again. You know how sometimes your heart can just beat. And then there's other times where your heart just starts really pumping. The blood starts flowing. And you know those moments. I know you know those moments. And that's where I'm at. Because see, I was made for this. 100% without a doubt. There's not a doubt in my mind. I was made for this. Exactly this. The relationships, the connections, the opportunities, the networking, the stages, the speaking, the sound, the music, the dancing, the energy, the vibe, all of that. It's exactly what I was made for. As a matter of fact, speaking of all of that, I think we should dance. I think we should dance right now. What do you guys want to dance to today? Let me listen. Can we get with that? I think we can get with that. If you guys can get over that fire alarm beeping in the back. For those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button. Because I believe if we could change the way people start their day, dude, seriously, if we could change the way people start their day, it would make a massive impact on this planet. I just saw Josh Negron and his wife heading out to go do some CrossFit right now, 5:30 in the morning, while they're in Orlando, while they're at a conference, while they were up late. They are up together as a couple going out there and CrossFitting right now. Are you kidding me? Tell me they're not going to have a powerful day. If we could change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. So I need you to share this thing out. This is also the part of the show where I'm going to say good morning to you and you're going to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or on replay, say what's up. I'll go back and say what's up to you. What's up, Jeff Baker? Jeff Baker's somewhere in this house right now. What's up, Keith McKenzie? Keith McKenzie's in here somewhere too. What are you guys doing watching from the bedrooms? I'm right downstairs. What's up, Archie? How you doing, Jared? Vicky Everett, Joey Bamble. What's up, Amy Bach and Cece Eberly? My man Don Sankey's in the house and Sandra Benstock Delolio. Of course, my man Josh. What's up, Naomi Bussinger? Naomi sent me a message first thing this morning. She's had an incredible opportunity that's been dropped on her lap at this thing. How you doing, Janelle Griego? Shout out to Janelle Griego, who's been helping me all day yesterday. She's been serving all of our guests, all of our speakers. She's been helping with ticket taking. She's been helping with t-shirt sales. She even ran last night and got Lisa a glass of wine at 5:30 because we had to have another meeting after the conference was over. So Janelle, thank you. You are such an incredible servant, such an incredible human being. If you're not connected with Janelle Griego, you need to do so. Even Josh Negron, her boss, was talking about how amazing you were, Janelle. He was talking about you last night in our mastermind. It was crazy. Thank you, Trendy Trenda, for your help yesterday too. It's just phenomenal that you guys are willing to come all the way to Orlando, Florida, and to help us put on something so special. Now, what's up, Brian Olson, Leanne Ryan Smith, who also helped me yesterday. She's a rock star. What's up, Lisa Guillen and Stephen Jones, George Fleming Jr. Everybody's up in here this morning. What's up, Marcus Stone? You and I need a little bit more time today. Joshua Stifler, Sean Woodward. It's going to be incredible. What's up, Sean Hayes? Yeah, we can dance to the beat, bro. We can dance to the beat. Hi, Gail B. Craft. I wish you were here. I do. What's up, Ann Gilbert? Everybody's up in here this morning. I love it. I'm going to kill the music. You guys are giving me grief about my beat. You guys are going to give me beep anxiety. What's up, Trisha Woodis? I wish you were here too. Carrie Lynn Carter, thank you again. I don't know if you were on at the very beginning, but I'm super stoked that you gave us that awesome video that we've been sharing all week here in hashtag Rise and Grind, because that video gets me absolutely jacked up. Listen, my entire life, Literally my entire life, as long as I can remember, I've had this thing, this ability, this skill set, this desire to bring people together. It's always what I've been, it's just what I've done. From the time when I was little, from that very first birthday party, when I was in kindergarten, that very first birthday party where it snowed, blizzarded, like the biggest snowstorm in the history of Flagstaff, Arizona. And my mom was so upset. She was so disappointed that nobody was going to show up for her son's birthday because of this snowstorm. And she knew how much I was looking forward to it. And of course, Jara Brown pulled up. She was the only one to show up. The only one. Her family trudged through the snow. They shoveled out. They did everything they had to do. And she was the only one to show up. And for as long as I can remember, I've always had this passion where I just wanted to bring people together. There's something incredibly special that happens when you bring people together, especially the more diverse they are. The more ethnicities, the different age ranges, all of that stuff. When we bring them together, magic things happen. And so my entire life, I've had this ability to bring people together. And due to my unique heritage, growing up half black, half white, the way my parents got divorced, remarried, living 2 doors apart, me growing up with both cultures, my unique heritage has given me the ability to connect with different people. I can connect with different people of all races, nationalities, all different sexes, all different ages. I have this ability to connect. It's what I was made for. I was literally made for this. I was made specifically for this particular event. I was made specifically for this particular type of show. A show where we bring people together in community, right? I was made for this. I love it. I thrive off of it. I can go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. I can get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I can jump in here and I can be the most energetic person in the room because I was literally made for this. This isn't a job for me. This isn't hard for me. This isn't a struggle for me at all. At all. I love it. When the light goes on, boom, let's go. When it says it's green, boom, let's go. When I can look over here, I see I got good signal. I can run another camera. I can see my man Josh Stifler over there walking through the kitchen. I can do all of those things. We got the alarm beeping in the background. I got all the people talking over here. Leanne Ryan Smith, she's like beep. Naomi Bussinger's like Janelle Delgado. Janelle Griego's like I love it. I can do all of those things because I was made for this. It's specifically what I was made for. My personality, my backstory, all of my different talents, all the trials and tribulations, everything that I've gone through, I was all designed for this by a designer. I was specifically made for this. And all of these things that I was designed for by the designer, throughout my life, I've had these talents and these traits, and I've had this ability to either use all of those things for good or to use all of those things for evil. And see, that's the thing, as we figure out exactly what it is that we made for, as we have dug in all week long, we've been trying to figure out the things that we're really, really good at, and the things that we're really passionate about, and the things that we're willing to sacrifice everything for. We have to make sure that we're careful, because we can take those same gifts and use them just as easily for the wrong things as we can for the right things. I know, I lived it. I used to be the guy that brought everybody together, and then we'd break out our book and we'd try to figure out a plan on how we could rob, cheat, lie, steal, break this rule, break that rule, break this law, not get caught, so on and so forth. And I could attract people just like I attract people now. I could attract people, but I would lead them off the edge of a cliff. So I want you to be careful as you're figuring out exactly what you're made for. Make sure that you're not using those things for the wrong things. Make sure that you use those gifts, those talents, all of that to pour back. Because, see, you have a responsibility. You were designed a specific way by a designer. Therefore, you have a responsibility to make sure the designer is proud and the gifts that were given to you were used in the proper manner. You see, yesterday I watched a man use a snake. I watched a man use a snake to change someone's life. It's crazy. I watched a woman who fought cancer twice strut out on the stage and keep everybody's eyes captivated. Share wisdom and knowledge beyond, things that I've never heard. And I've been around this woman forever, and here she was dropping new bombs to Nell Delgado just on the stage. I learned so much. I watched a scruffy guy, I didn't get a picture of Hank, but I watched a scruffy guy named Hank Norman. I watched him use his unique personality to tell people to press record, to tell people to do what I've done, which is to go out there, pop the videos, share the videos, help somebody solve a problem. Figure out what the problem is, get out there and figure out a way to solve it. And Hank's so unique, man. He was on the stage and he's dropping F-bombs and cussing left and right, which is typically not what you get at a hustle and grind conference. But you know what I love about Hank? What I love about Hank is he knows exactly what he was made for. He was made and put on this earth to help push people out of their comfort zones, to help put people out into the public, out into the media, and show them how to solve people's problems with their unique gifts, their unique talents, and the things that they were made for. Each of the speakers on the stage yesterday were specifically made for this event, for the people that they were able to connect with. They were specifically made for that. And this week, I hope that you've taken a good look at yourself internally. I hope you've said, okay, what is it that I'm really good at? What am I a pro at? What is it that I'm completely passionate about, that I can go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, I could jump up at 3:50 a.m. and have the most energy of everybody in the room? What is that? What is that? What is that one thing that I'm willing to sacrifice everything else for? I'll sacrifice sleep. I'll sacrifice absolutely everything. What is that? I hope you've taken a look this week. And if you know what that is, if you're getting close to understanding what that is, I hope that you understand that now I want you to take that and go solve somebody's problems with it. Go do something with it. Do something good with it. Don't sit on it. We talked about that earlier this week. You can't sit on your gifts. You can't sit on your talents. They will be taken away. All that is given to you will be taken away if you don't go out there and use it for the greater good. You got to give back, my friends. We got to give back. You see, I can't wait to see each. I'm not going to say each. Hank will get mad at me. I can't wait to see you step into this thing that you were made for, because I know it's going to make a massive impact on this planet.
There's a certain delusional quality that all successful people have to have. You have to believe that something different than what has happened. You have to believe that something different can happen. You don't try to build a wall. You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there. You say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. There will not be one brick on the face of the earth that's going to be laid better than this brick that I'm going to lay in this next 10 minutes. Yeah. And you do that every single day. Soon you have a wall. And I think psychologically, the advantage that gives me over a lot of people that I have been in competition with in different situations is it's difficult to take the first step when you look how big. The task is never huge to me. It's always one brick.
Confucius said one time, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
I think both of my parents and my grandparents were achievers. There were very specific rules, and there was a constant desire to be better. We didn't grow up with the sense that where we were was where we were going to be. You know, we grew up with the sense that where we were almost didn't matter because we were becoming something greater. I always remember that my mother or father or grandmother would say, that's great, baby. You did a really good job with that. That's incredible. Congratulations. Try this next time. for me, it was always, my biggest dream coming up was I wanted to hear one of my records on the radio. And I wanted to see someone hear my record on the radio. I don't want to be an icon. I want to be an idea. You know, I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities. I want to represent magic, right? That you're in a universe and 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 only equals 4 if you accept that 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 is going to be what I want it to be. There's a redemptive power that making a choice has, you know, rather than feeling like you're effect to all the things that are happening. Make a choice. Like, you just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way. I want to represent the idea that you really can make what you want. I believe that I can create whatever I want to create. If I can put my head on it right, study it, learn the patterns, I feel very strongly that we are who we choose to be.
I'm one step closer. I don't know if you guys heard him last night. My man Tim Story said that he's friends with the one and only Will Smith. And as you guys know, I'm on a mission. I want to meet that guy. I want to shake his hand. He's inspired me for years. I want to get him here on the show. I want to be able to introduce him to you guys. I want to be able to say, hey guys, this is my friend, Mr. Will Smith. So one step closer. When Tim Story said that, I was like, ooh. Because Tim Story wasn't even supposed to be there. He like popped in out of the sky. He just fell into our lap and into our conference. And then I heard him say that on the stage. I like beeped in. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. That's one step closer. Now I just got to get Story to connect me to Will Smith. I'm literally one person away. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy, man. But Will Smith, he talks about it all the time. Just decide. Just make the decision. Right now, just commit. Be like, these are the things that I was made for. I'm going to chase this relentlessly. I'm going to attack this. I have to. I have a responsibility. If I don't, it will be taken away. If I don't use this for the greater good, it'll be taken away. If I don't use this to impact and solve problems for others, it will be taken away. Do you understand? You cannot sit on it. You can't stay. Doesn't work. Tim Story talked about it yesterday. It's not sit, it's not stay. It's like, let's go. Cement it in. For the rest of your life, I want you to step into the things that you were made for. Because, see, I want you to understand something this morning. You are a child of God. Uniquely made. By the God of the universe, you know, the guy that made everything. Uniquely made to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And you're already starting to make some good decisions. You're waking up early, watching #RiseAndGrind. You're jumping in. You're doing the comments. You're staying positive. You're out there connecting. You're building relationships with other people. You're studying. You're training. You're making all of these decisions. And I'm telling you, it's starting to make an impact. It's making an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers, and it's made a massive impact on me. I, for one, dude, I absolutely love you for it. I do. I absolutely stinking love you. So if nobody's told you that yet today, I want to be the first. Get out there today. Let's have a killer day, man. I'm going to be on stage again today. I believe Sean's going to be on stage again today. We got Shaka Dyson's going to be on stage today. Lisa Copeland is going to be on stage today. We've got a powerful day ahead. If you're here at Hustle and Grind Con, we got a powerful day ahead. If you're not here at Hustle and Grind Con, we'll try to keep you clued in. We'll be popping pictures and streaming, so just stay tuned. But it's going to be incredible. But if you need more videos just like this morning, you can go to GlennLundy.com. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, you can go to GlennLundy.com. Most importantly, just enjoy your weekend. Make it the most incredible weekend of all time. Enjoy it. Go out there. Step into that for which you were made. And then come back here Monday morning, 5:30 a.m. We're going to do it all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. Hashtag rise and grind, hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind, grind, 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 grind. Hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind. Don't stop, get it, get it. Hashtag rise and grind. Stop, get it, get it. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Good morning. On my feet before the sunrise, stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized. Thankful to be alive. Hashtag blessed. Write my mission, vision, values, and my gratitude list. I'm building up momentum. I'm making good decisions. I rise, I grind, I get it. Ain't no doubt that I'm committed. Cause who really loses if I don't win? Can't cheat the grind, only get what you put in. So I'm mastering my mentals. I'm focused on my physical. I'm developing spiritually and manifesting miracles. I'm gonna get it started. Have a party in the morning, and I'ma wake the world. It's so alarming. I have